So let's talk about leadership. It's something that we're talking about every morning. I want to give you a little tip and a little perspective this morning about leadership and how leadership, by definition, is getting things done through other people. Leadership is about getting things done through other people. And the challenge when you're trying to get things done through other people is there's two dynamics that come to play. One of the dynamics is that there's tasks to be done, but then there's also this thing about relationships. You need to get the tasks done, but you also need to maintain the relationship so you can get things done through people. So I want to encourage you, as I talk about this, there's a great book called The Servant, a simple story about the true essence of leadership by James Hunter. If you haven't read it, I really encourage you to read it, and not only yourself, but you and your team of leaders. Because as you come together and understand what leadership truly is, you will get so much more accomplished through people. Now here's the challenge. If you focus too much and lose your balance on just the task, that's where people get discouraged. People's commitment goes down. Often it increases turnover. They don't feel valued. And they ultimately don't do as much. And we can grind on them to get the task done, but that grinding does not ultimately, in the long term, result in greater performance. It might in the short term, as people are afraid that they might lose their jobs, but it is also hard on you as a leader to grind on your people and always be focusing on the bottom line. Ultimately, you want a team that is there to accomplish the same common goals that you do. And you want those people to be passionate. But the reason why people state often of what they enjoy most about the organization that they work for, it's the people they work with. It's about relationship. Now, this isn't a fraternity or a social club, so this is not about relationship 100%. It's like you have this paradigm where on the one end you've got relationship and on the other end you've got task. And we've got to find the right balance, the right tension between the two, where we're focusing on the relationship, but ensuring that the tasks get done. So leaders, I encourage you to be absolutely clear of why people are here, what it is we're trying to accomplish. Ensure, though, that you value and care for your people so that they are not discouraged, they don't feel disconnected, and so that they feel engaged with you and what needs to be accomplished within the organization. But if it's clear that they don't want to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish, then it's time to have a different conversation. Then it's time to have a conversation about whether this is really the right fit for them in their particular career. But remember, leaders, you got to balance both the task and the relationship. And when you find what that right balance is, you will accomplish so much more as a team.